is, guys, okay, I really don't know where to start. I should have put a list so I could check it off, but as you know, I'm journaling about my positive lifestyle, about creating my own life, changing my thoughts to positive ones, and just believing for amazing things. So today's journal, basically, journal with me. I'm going to be journaling about something. It's about this ring that I received, and there is a story behind this which I really want to share with you. But before I do this journaling, I have to share with you a little bit more, give like an update. So in my notebook, which is behind me, okay, so in the morning I have like this quiet time. I have like a prayer time with God, and I sort of feed my soul through positive writings and stuff like that, and really sets me up for the day, really does. And I have this notebook which really I should have my other journal with me, because so much just like pours out that there's like just sort of like pages and pages and pages and pages. And I decided, I think it was a couple of days ago now, to write down in here a list of all the things. It started off really small, but it was a list of all the things that I wanted. So like I wrote down some watercolours that I wanted, and then I thought, oh, what the heck, I'm just going to write down everything, you know, and then tick off as I go along what manifests, what actually does come to pass. So anyway, I wrote this list, and I felt the urge yesterday to check it, and I thought, well, I'd only written it like a couple of days ago, so nothing's going to have appeared, but I felt my intuition was going, check it. So I was like, all right, okay, so I checked it. And lo and behold, one quite big thing that I wrote down on the list, and I can't believe that I didn't realise it, you know, at the time, but one of the things that I wrote down on the list actually came about in pretty much an amazing way. It was just sort of like amazing in the fact that it was just sort of one of those things that someone brought up. And basically, one of the things was lighting. That I really need lighting here, because where I am in my house, it can get quite dark, so that's an issue, and I can't film all the time. So yeah, it was lighting, and basically my lovely husband bought me not only one light but two diffuser lights and something else for photography, like a backdrop. So yeah, it was above and beyond what I actually wanted, and it all arrived within a couple of days. So I have it all now. So I wrote that list actually a couple of days ago. No, it wasn't a couple of days ago, it was Saturday. So where are we? I'm filming this on a Tuesday, so about 4 days ago. That's not long at all. So yeah, really excited about that. But I also made I'm going to share this with you, because this is a tool that if you want to increase your faith for things, or if you're praying about something, if you're a believer in prayer, or if you just want to, if you're believing for things and really trying to think positive, this is a tool that I read about in a book, in a couple of books actually, that is really super helpful. Okay, so I don't know how much it's fitting. I bought a plain wooden box, so it's a wooden box, and I decorated it with like all papers that I really like. I've put washi tape on here. This is paper from a magazine, Happiness, I don't know how you pronounce it, magazine. And this is a page from the magazine. It's absolutely stunning. And then some deco mache paper here. And then to clean, sort of like keep the edges nice, some washi. And I absolutely love how it turned out. I am thrilled. I mean, I didn't know how it would turn out, to be quite honest with you, but I love that. Oh, love it so much. And I'm really happy that I'm happy with it, because it kind of like boosts my confidence when I use it. And the book said to put words on the top that say, whatever is contained in this box is. So I thought, well, I put those words on, but you can put anything, you know, that has meaning for you. So every time I put something in here, it is all the things that I am believing for. So if you're praying for something, for instance, you could get one of these boxes. It doesn't even have to be this big, it could be smaller, and then you could put like your prayers inside. And then you can also put things that you're believing for. Basically, it's literally just a tool to increase sort of like your belief and your faith for what you're praying about, or what you're believing for, or positively thinking about, and wanting to manifest into your life. Basically, it makes it's a visual tool is always really super helpful for anything. So yeah, I'm not going to open it because it's quite private and personal. But yeah, I put some things in there. Literally, I just put them on. It doesn't have to be special paper. It could be like, you can buy these revision cards and you can write them on one of these and then just place these in the box. If you're in the UK, The Works, which is where I got this box from, have these super cute little boxes, like little treasure boxes. And it's only £1, so I'm going to get one of those and decorate that, put that beside my bed for maybe affirmations or something, or like things that I'm believing for that I write down in the evening. Then I'll just put them in there, then transfer them into this, which is kept downstairs. So yeah, really pleased with that. So what else was I going to share? I think there's like lots of other things that have been happening. I've been scribbling down, and I will share at some point, but I feel it's pretty too early to share. Oh, but look at this. Okay, my friend Daisy at My Green Cow, we went out for the day. We met up with another friend, Bev, and Beverly actually has an Etsy shop. I'll link her shop below. She sells traveller's notebooks that she makes. They're really gorgeous. And Daisy pointed this out, and it's so cute. It's only like cheap paints, but then I had the idea. So what I'm going to do is take these out, and I'm going to fill each bit with my Daniel Smith's watercolours. And then I thought this would like be a really good little kit to carry around with me. So yeah, so that's all Daisy of My Green Cow. That's her idea. Well, her idea to, you know, buy this. But yeah, I'm going to fill it with the paints that I actually use. Yeah, and I think that's only £1 in The Works as well, so I thought that's really cute. So yeah, okay, I'm rambling now, so without further ado, I'm going to start this journaling. It's going to be like speeded up process, then at the end I'm going to explain to you the meaning behind it. So yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Okay, so I tried to write with my fountain pen, but for some reason it's not working, so I use the Micron pens because they have the archival ink, so it doesn't smudge when, you know, with watercolour or when pages get wet. And my writing, literally, it's not my neat writing, I just scribble it down. I'm not really fussed about my writing at all in here. This is just to document manifestations in my life, and answered prayer and things. So yeah, this is what this journal is about. It's personal size, which I made with the Tomeo River paper. It will go in my new Traveller's Notebook, which I have ordered, and I'm going to show you in another video once it arrives. But basically, the story behind this ring, and you've probably, if you haven't paused and read what I wrote already, is about last year, like I was saying to you, I was practicing self-esteem and self-confidence. And for anybody that struggles with self-esteem or self-confidence, you'll know exactly what I'm about. You'll understand what it is I'm about to say. Okay, so it's about body image, and if it's not my nose, it'll be my hands. If it's not my hands, it'll be my, I don't know, my knee or something. There isn't, like, there's always been an area of my body that I'd feel self-conscious about, and it would be totally, what's the word I'm looking for? It wouldn't make any sense. There wouldn't be any sense to it at all. Like, people would say, why are you self-conscious about that? You know, it'd be totally random. And I started to catch myself thinking really negative over my body and over myself, and I thought, you know, you're just going to make yourself ill if you carry on like that. You know, you can't live a positive life if you're rejecting yourself and the very body that you're living in. So what I would do is I would catch those thoughts, and I would start speaking words of love and positive affirmations over that area of my body, and I'd do that. You know, it's called mirror work as well. So if you like, look in the mirror and speak. If you don't like the way that you look and you just speak into the mirror and speak words of love, you have to be your own care provider. You have to be that person to love yourself. No one else can do this for you. You know, when you have low self-esteem, you have to do it for yourself. So that's what I did. And one day I was really battling for some reason with my hands, and it's just, it doesn't make any sense at all. And I found myself getting carried away thinking, like getting really self-conscious about it, especially like when I do these videos as well. And I caught those thoughts, and I started that day, I remember, thinking, I can't carry on like this, I have to start speaking positive words over my hands. So no sooner was I started to do that and started to be more positive, I didn't really get even fully into it. I just made that conscious decision and just sort of started to speak like words of love over my hands, you know, more thinking positive about them. Then this girl, Katie, she has a shop called, it's called Katie, when Katie Met Soda. Hold on one second, let me get tired. Oh, hang on. I don't know if she knows all of this. I kind of shared a little bit with her about it. She got in touch with me. She wanted a shaker dashboard, and yeah, shop's Katie Met Soda. She has an Etsy shop. I'll link below. So basically, she asked for a shaker dashboard and a vision board that I make as well. So yeah, I made those things for her. But then she went on to say that she would like to bless me with this ring, and she asked for a ring size. I didn't even know her. Nobody knew what I was struggling with at the time. And it wasn't until afterwards that I thought, oh, hang on a minute, you know, the very area that I was struggling with on my body, I was blessed, you know, with this ring. And it really, really spoke to me that I was on the right track, and almost like a wink from God saying, you know, you know, I love you, and that you are on the right track. And this ring just sort of manifested in my life. And when it finally arrived, it wasn't actually long after my birthday, which made even more meaning for me. Not only was it beautifully packaged in this box, which I've used some of the tissue paper so I could remember it, it came with this gorgeous photo, Instax photo, personalised tag, and Katie wrote me a really lovely letter, and it encouraged me so much. It kind of, the whole thing, Katie cannot possibly realise what this means to me. She basically spoke into my life, and it really gave me that boost, that sort of, it was healing, basically. It was a real, and I don't think people realise how one act like this can have such a positive impact on people. And this is truly a random act of kindness. She was really, really, you know, she just out of the blue blessed me, not only with the ring, but her words as well, and just the whole way she went about it. And if you ever have a prompting to bless anyone or do something small for someone, you know, the impact that it can have, you know, is incredible. So yeah, this was a really healing thing for me. So not only was it a manifestation of like me being positive, it was also healing. And I think any work that you do to boost self-esteem, it is a healing act, obviously, but I'm going to be journaling things that have come to pass. I obviously need to now put in here about my lighting, because that was just an incredible thing that happened, you know, writing down on my list of things and then it, you know, manifesting within days. So yeah, so this is what I'm going to keep a journal for all the things that have come into my life. I've just made it with craft paper, craft card. I'm going to decorate the cover, make it all fancy. Yeah, and I also have my other journal, which I'm going to just be writing down in the morning any words that I get, because I just sort of like download all this stuff in the morning and it just flows, and I've been putting it in my notebook and I really want to put it in a special place, so I'm going to start putting that in my journal. But yeah, so I really do hope this has encouraged you. Obviously journaling is a really healing act in and of itself, so, and it's really good not only to document family memories and things, but also to document things like this, and it's also like a gratitude journal. You know, I give thanks for this as well, so it is gratitude for the things that you know, I'm hoping and believing and praying for, and them coming into my life. So yeah, I hope this has blessed you. So thanks so much for watching, and until next time, take care. Oh, if you have any questions, just pop them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks, bye.